have the last full one, right?
Yep.
Why don't we just have you guys knock on one by one? Yeah, it's okay. We will just. There's a lot going on. Great. So Carlos will do a little more stuff than planned. Then Hayong only, and then we will just finish quite early. We just found out that there's some sickness going around. So let's start with Coriolan, please, after we tune. Gabby's performing with chamber wings, so she has to focus on that, which is happening in an hour or so. So we adapt and we're happy. Thank you, everybody. So maybe Kobe when you get there. I like clarinet tuning.
Let's see if I like it.
Fair enough. It's a nice color. Let's see when he puts it in. It's good. Okay, so since Carlos has conducted this a couple of times, I've seen the videos, we chatted a little bit.
Yes.
Let's make this more about kind of back and forth experimentation, and especially with feedback from you guys about what you find it's working and what you see. Okay, so let's just make it very kind of dynamic and if you do want to address something, even if it's like a practice addressing of fixing something,
Sure.
do it.
Okay.
You know, but this is kind of an artificial situation in that we're not artificial, but we're not preparing for a concert.
You're not really listening to me.
Nobody's watching you, they're not listening, they didn't have breakfast.
I've been halfway.
So, exactly.
No, my biggest thing after watching reviews and videos and feedback is my gesture and the variety of it, and I'm here to try to experiment different things.
Exactly.
And so if I hear from you guys, that'd be fantastic.
Great.
If we could find measure 163, please. So this is after letter E, those of you who have it. Measure 163. Try again.
So part of it is that it's almost like, how do I say this? We're not machines, so we're starting in the middle of one of the most heightened emotional states of the piece, on a very emotionally heightened piece.
So would it be best?
I would never start a rehearsal there.
Okay.
But I understand that, you're trying to get a chamber wings. So can we find a place a little sooner that sort of winds up the energy?
Okay. How about measure 152, please? That would be right on letter E.
Okay. A few things that I haven't had a chance to tell you, Carlos. When you stop,
Yes.
I suggest you avoid this kind of,
Okay.
yeah, just stop.
Oh, okay.
We kind of create a situation in which we don't know, stopped, no need to do this.
Okay.
Unless it's like it's about to happen, and then you go
Stop right there.
and you look around the room and you gather that energy. But this in the middle of a phrase, it's really kind of off-putting, I think,
Jarring.
especially for, I don't know how you're doing it in your choral rehearsals, but you probably wait to a phrase ending or to a release, because you know a wind player, for example, is in the middle of the thing and you go. It's like a little bit like, so it's same as the singer, right? So you're gonna start in the same place?
Yes.
Okay. So let's expand our thing. Right now you're going a little bit like boom, kind of. What is the sound that you're thinking of, and how do you gather that sound in Coriolan? It's a rhetorical question. Don't answer it, but think about that. And then release strong but not whacked.
Okay.
And then seems to me like you're trying to be faster, so just be faster without your head and just with your hand.
Okay.
So gather energy, number one. Strong but not whacked release, and
Just be fast.
just be faster without head.
Go ahead.
Bang.
Sounds good. From Tim Scott, please.
Exactly, you caught yourself. See, the first version was just gonna be like whatever. I move my hands up and I move them down. Versus, exactly. That already changes the energy in the room.
I'm just trying to let that phrase breathe and not beat over it.
I agree, but don't stop on that. Like, don't stop even.
I see.
But not
It looks like I'm.
it's causing time, and then I think the second thing is just gonna sound slower.
Okay.
And it's already, Beethoven already makes it sound slower in that it's a slower energy, but it doesn't have to be slower in tempo.
Okay.
Yeah. Orchestra, anything else you're seeing that might be helpful, or that you're like, wow, this is really helpful, or this is really not helpful? Get off the podium, just kidding.
Let me have it.
No,
Let me
no,
have it,
no,
right?
no, kidding.
Now's the time.
Okay.
I guess beats 1 and 2 kind of have the same energy to them. It's
Mhm.
hard for me to tell which is more important.
Okay.
Great observation. Also, I've said this before, but sometimes you do this sideways thing to.
Yeah, I did it again. I told myself not to.
But I'm trying to understand where it comes from, and is it on a 1 or on a 2?
It's coming down from 2 into 1. I suppose my body's trying to show energy, and it does it this way rather than just trusting.
I like the idea that you're thinking more horizontally,
That's, yeah, that could also be part of it.
it's a default for you.
Okay.
And defaults are always, I am always talking about those as are you aware you're doing this?
Right.
Or
I'm
can
more
it
aware
just
of it
be
now.
one of your tools? Exactly, or can it just be one of your tools that you use for something that is gonna land? Like, I could see that if something lands, if you're on a 4 and you land and you're about to do a 3, and it's really powerful, boom, that feels great.
That,
For a moment that has a musical purpose, but not just like,
Not just
this
all
is
the
what I do.
right.
Otherwise, you're just like, starting, exactly, exactly.
Don't make me dance, man. Okay.
No,
As we dance.
same, don't make me. But exactly. Okay, so let's not go back all the way. Go to where it transitions to the second theme.
Okay, so where the violins have the melody.
Yeah.
Okay, this is measure 176, please.
Okay, sorry, I just don't see you. You're moving your arms, but you're not musicking.
Okay, alright,
Yeah.
alright.
So sing the line right now, please. No, but sing it like sing. Keep going. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe don't breathe there, but okay.
Sorry.
Da, 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 da. they're not doing that inside, it's obvious.
It's not gonna come out.
I mean, it just becomes moving arms, right?
Okay.
But not, the
Okay,
musicians
okay.
feel this, whether they know it or not, but they know it. Yeah,
Same spot.
yeah. Much better. Sorry guys to stop you, I know you love it when I stop you like that, but look at that.
Okay.
It's okay, don't be feel bad like, oh damn it, just like, oh yeah, that's true. Remember, they played much more beautifully because they felt empowered, but just look at them. Even if they don't look back at you, which happens all the time.
Okay.
That doesn't excuse.
It's not awkward if I'm making eye contact over here, is it?
No, if they don't look back, that's their problem, but I'm looking at them.
Okay, sounds good,
Yeah.
sounds good. Stay spot.
Stay with them. Yes, stay with them, stay with them. No. You're
Sorry,
listening.
I was getting ready
But
for
you
this.
have so much more time.
Okay.
Look,
I'm ready.
Then I can go.
I see, okay, yeah, all right, Dr. Walker says I touched upon this at my lesson.
I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we can. You have a great teacher.
It's fine. Okay.
And then look at the ones who come in.
But it seems so sharp to try to just like to.
No, but then you didn't look at them.
Okay.
You looked at the floor kind of between hand and hand.
Okay. We're gonna love this part by the end of the day.
I know, it's just, look, we're all colleagues, these are your colleagues, I'm trying to provide this is the space to do it.
No, great, this is great.
Yeah,
No, thank you.
to try it.
Appreciate it. Okay, thanks.
Yes. Let's say, I'm checking the melody, how's it going? I stopped right there just to address the difficult thing with this piece and with a lot of the music in two, which is the tendency to stop right before you come to the downbeat, which therefore makes it slower and slower. And so we start to do this thing where we're like, no, faster, but then what we start to do is moving bigger
It's just heavy.
and stopping instead of so do the last, I don't know, maybe 8 measures there by yourself, sing a line, and let me just see how your baton is moving to where it's not stopping right before the downbeat.
Sure.
But so in other words, you get to that imaginary bottom of your beat, and then come back out a little faster.
So
A little bit more of an outward pulling sound out.
pulling it out rather than
That
you're sewing. Almost like you're kind of sewing.
But not that certain, not that
No, not
certain.
circle.
Yeah.
Okay. So just singing myself.
Yep.
So it would be ba 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 ba.
It's a bit general, the singing, but okay, let's do more time to be a little more specific and more like correct notes, and don't stop on the number. You're still stopping, so you're adding this extra subdivision. You're going D, and I can't.
So just go.
Just down and up. Potete, just simple. Yeah. There you go. Don't subdivide. Yes. Yeah. Now don't do a backwards J.
Okay.
Just simple. Yeah. Yeah. It's smaller. The top, the tip is going up into the ceiling.
So don't do it.
No. Yeah. Okay. General singing, but okay, I'll take it. Let's do it with them. Give them a measure.
Okay. This is measure 224, please.
Intervals, yeah. Okay, do it again. You see, give us more together.
Okay.
Now, just if I do
Don't.
this,
Sorry,
that means
sorry.
no, you're fine. That means that there's just like it's almost like you're in the cockpit of the Formula One car, you know, and then you're driving it. Not that this is a car. Bad analogy. I'll stop. But just poised.
Yes, all right. Same measure 224.
Trust the arms. Okay, interesting, right? We do a lot less and they're more together.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it is that we've repeated it a few times.
Sure.
It helps, but it allows for them to listen to each other. Can I try
Yes.
a version? Same place, where's that?
Measure 224.
Is this one?
Yes, right. 224. I numbered it.
Okay. I'll just stay over here. Okay. So I just looked at you because you started to get a little behind, but everything else was fine.
Sure.
So it's like you're still looking at them and they're looking back at you like, yes, I'm helping you guys, but without pushing. One more time, because there's so much time. There's tan, 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 and then there's ta ta, ta ta, ta ta, ta ta. This one is the hardest one, by far,
Yeah.
because they have to come off of the main beat.
Yes,
So if the
yes.
main beat is not established, this is not going to come up. One more time, same place. Okay, much better. So, do you notice what Uni's doing that could be clarified?
I think the eighth,
Yes.
it all needs to be shorter.
Yes.
Leading up to the main,
And?
leading up to the main beat. And so does the quarter, so that should be
Shorter and
shorter and lighter, shorter and stuck around.
later.
Shorter and
She almost playing ti da 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 ti do 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 ti ti da do do. It's almost like a triplet right now. It's kind of cool, but it's da 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 ti ti da do do ti ti da do do. That's why we fixed it. But at least we isolated that and then it was better. So do it from there. Continue for a few measures.
So in the moment, would it be like looking at you, like trying
Yeah.
to make that eye contact?
Yeah,
Okay.
totally. In a way that is really intense, like we are raising the awareness that something is happening, and she knows.
Okay.
And then maybe if that wasn't fixed by that a couple of times, then we stop and say kindly,
Okay.
just like look shorter, a little later, and subdivide the long note. Da 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 dee, and they understand, and it's fine, and nobody felt bad about anything,
Okay, yeah.
and we moved on and we executed. So let's put it to let's try it out to see if it fits.
All right, 224.
Better. What other experiment might you try? If you have a similar situation, I can choir, band, orchestra is the same thing. We're still all human beings making music. So what could be another method that you might try?
My go-to would be everyone playing staccato eighth notes and just playing their melody line, but playing them with staccato, rather than
Yes.
the connected. So everyone playing staccato eighth notes in their own parts. So that my hope would then be
Yes.
that the first violin sees
Yes.
that.
So give them that instruction. I agree.
Okay, and measure 224. Can everyone please play their part with staccato eighth notes? So pitches as listed, but
Orchestra, are you understanding? Okay.
staccato eighths. Okay.
So you might say continuous staccato.
Okay.
eighths.
Oh yeah, right. Continuous staccato eighth notes.
I I don't know if the word staccato is necessary.
Okay.
Just
Pulsing eighth notes.
Eighth notes, and you can just go ta 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 ta, and then so you illustrate the instruction with the vocal. Yeah, staccato eighth notes makes it a little bit like you get into the whole world of staccato on the string, off the string, and right, and I see the wheels turning over here.
So if I say
Josh.
So if I just say pulsing eighth notes, that be clear or just eighth notes?
Just eighth notes.
Okay.
Just constant. Hey, everybody, let's just try constant eighth notes. Ta 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 ti 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 ta ta. Thank you. Boom.
Okay.
That took 7 seconds, not even 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eighth notes. Right. 220. And. Try again. So I remember after.
And you could combine it. I mean, do we really need the wings to be doing?
No,
it?
we could I just ask for the strings?
Yes, I agree.
Okay.
Thank you.
No, it's just the strings.
It's just because it's just hard to also to be
True.
some of us when we go. Yeah.
All right, just the
But
strings.
thank you, Patrick. I appreciate it.
Okay, here we go. Ready, and. Okay,
Yeah.
one more time, please. We try one more time.
So then this is open a whole new kind of pedagogical warmth for Rachel, and thank you for she's doing this. Did you notice what bowing she's doing this in the
I'm seeing.
right now? But I mean, when it's in context.
I'm seeing.
Have you studied that in any kind of the
No,
what we call
not
hooked?
fully.
Hooked bowing. It's hard. Hooked bowing is hard, especially when it's down up energy. Up down is very natural. You go dum dum, but tita ta ta. For this to feel the same as is hard. So it's not that they can't do it. They can do it. But the exercise ti 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 ta 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 ta. It's not replicating the hooked.
Okay.
So it's kind of a rhythmical experiment, but it's not replicating the. So just keeping that in mind.
The next step, could I ask for the rest of the strings to play while she
Absolutely.
plays the part as written?
Absolutely.
Okay. Let's try that again at 224. The strings continue with the eighth notes. Now you can play your part as written. Your part as written. As written. Okay. Ready, go.
Okay, interesting. I'm gonna be you for a second. Could we try it as it comes? Thank you. Do it.
Try it as it comes.
As it comes.
Oh, it's
Meaning
the
what?
same as written. It's the same as written.
No. As it comes means that the bow is not hooked, but that you just go in literally in consecutive up and down direction without any change.
As it comes.
So instead of up, down, down, up, down, you just do up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, which is harder in some ways,
Sure.
because then the person has to really say and control the amount of bow on the down bow.
Okay.
But I'm curious
Okay.
what that does. So as it comes.
Let's try it as it comes.
Yeah, exactly.
Strings continue with the same.
Conclusions?
As it comes was rhythmically clean. How did you feel about that compared to the two? Well, I suppose one better than the other. Did one feel easier to do than the other?
Kind of clear, but I'm not sure if that's because I played like several times.
Okay.
But what you just did there was lovely that you asked and you took, let's say, this is your concert master. And so that would be a discussion to have, and then she can then choose to pass it on to the rest of the section.
Okay.
So I agree, it is clear, but I'm not sure exactly what you said. Yeah. So it's just an interesting decision point. I'm not saying we have to do anything about it now, but it's look at all we
Is there a correct
learned.
answer to the kind of bowing to use in this piece? Or
Is it what, sorry?
Is there a correct answer to the style of bowing to be using in pieces?
I mean, hooked bowings are a much later invention. Bows didn't look like this, and so hooking would never have happened.
Okay.
So we've taught ourselves in the more modern education sort of system, whatever, that you try to replicate down up energy as up, down up as up down. My preference normally with something like Beethoven would be to not do hooked.
Okay.
But the challenge is that the dotted quarter doesn't lose energy, and so go ta 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 ti ta ta ti ta ta, but it is possible. So earlier music, less hooking, as a very general rule. Later music, you can start to hook, and then it's a whole other thing.
Why would we lose energy on a down?
Because of the physics.
Okay.
Oh, because if you use too much bow, you get closer to the tip. To get back, exactly. You're at the top. Can you demonstrate? Sorry, everybody. This is good for us.
Thank you all for watching that.
That sounds beautiful, though. Do it in tempo. All right, now save your bow on the down bow. Yeah. So then that will be an issue of them making sure that the pickup note is always exactly 1, 2, 3. That, yeah.
Is it out of the realm of possibility to ask for bowing as it comes?
No.
It would just be something that would
No.
be worked on.
Yeah, we worked on, and if you're in a situation where you're not sure, you would just confer with your concert master, maybe at a break or before rehearsal, or over in text or email, whatever, and unless you're just like certain that it is an appropriate use of the